Hello, assalamu alaikum. Am I audible? Hello, am I audible to everyone?
Hello everyone, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, it's great. Let me check if have mm, okay, yeah.
Sir, firstly, we want to introduce ourselves, and after that, I will give you the floor. So, are you ready for this?
Jahal, please can you speak more loud? Your voice it's really I
So
almost
basically,
can't hear you, bro.
yeah. So basically, firstly, we are showing slides from our end. After that, when we give you the floor, then you will talk about the session
Okay,
altogether.
for sure. Go ahead.
Okay. 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 Assalamu alaikum and good evening, cyber enthusiast. So, my screen is showing. Are you here? Hello, everyone.
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, first of all, I am Jawahar Galit Nilkan and Business Development Lead and Digital Marketing Strategist at EC-Council 2.0. And I am truly honored to welcome you all to this international live webinar on advanced writing and OSCP career care. So today's session is not just another cyber talk. This is a mindset correction moment for many because hacking is not about Facebook or Instagram accounts. So it's about red teaming, operation designed for military units, intelligence agencies, banks, and global corporations. As a key team member driving growth at Lexico 2.0, I had the privilege to witness how fast we are connecting Bangladeshi talent with the global cybersecurity frontliner. So tonight we talk that step further. So Mr. Salman, are you there? Mr. Salman, are you there? Okay, moving to the next. First of all, we have joined 50 plus participants today across the different countries like Bangladesh, Brazil, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Nigeria, and Portugal, etc. So first of all, let's explore our Bangladesh.
আমার সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি। জন্ম দিয়েছো তুমি মাগো, তাই তোমায় ভালোবাসি। আমার প্রাণের বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি। প্রাণের প্রিয় মা, তোকে বড় বেশি ভালোবাসি।
Okay, about TechSecure 2.0, next generation cybersecurity and IT solutions company. based in Bangladesh with global reach. So core service, red and blue teaming operations, BRTT, penetration testing, secure web development, and cybersecurity training consulting. So this is my short introduction, business development lead at TechSecure 2.0 and head of business development, YSS. So I would like to introduce SM Razwan, the co-founder of TechSecure 2.0. Sir, are you there?
Yeah, yes.
Please take the floor. The floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am SM Rejon, co-founder of TechSecure 2.0, a next generation cybersecurity company that works in the field of outside offensive and defensive security globally. I feel honorable to be here today and welcome you all to these wonderful sessions. First of all, I would like to welcome our guest and our chief guest for taking the time to join us today. Our will be trially available in this event. Especially welcome to all the amazing participants and will. Thank you for beginning with us. Now about today topics we will be drawing to practical demonstration and it will be connected by our expert trainer Mr. Milton. So I request everyone to stay focused and enjoy the session it will be in. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. It will help us to move forward and moving to the next. So here is another person who will work with us, Mr. Salman Ahmed. Are you there? He is the project manager of TechSecure 2.0, network system admin and business analyst in cyber security enthusiast.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, let's proceed. Here is the most demanding chief guest, introducing Ashraful Alam, Assistant General Manager, Pre-Sales and Head on Pre-Sales at Blue Team Bangladesh. Sir, are you there? Mr. Ashraful Alam? Okay, I think he is not present right now. So moving to the next, there is a special chief guest introducing Abdullah Ismail from Pakistan, founder and CEO, Cyber Squad. So, sir, are you there? Okay, I think he is not present right now. So moving to the next. So here is the time. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Milton Araújo, EC-Council official instructor, red teamer, and the holder of 30 plus international certification, including OSCP, CEH Master, and CPENT, OSWP, and DevSecOps. Milton doesn't just reach cybersecurity, he lives it. His expertise is privileged escalation, adversary, and simulation, and advanced cyberops has shaped the capabilities of organizations around the world. And tonight he with us to help us to understand the real career path to becoming the red team professionals, even from Bangladesh or South Asia. Sir, please take the floor. The floor is yours.
Hello, guys. I hope you are doing great. It's a pleasure to be here today with you. How Jahar said before, my name is Milton. I'm a cybersecurity professional focused on offensive security, red teaming, adversary simulation, and stuff like that. I've worked on real-world engagements involving everything from endpoint evasion to full domain takeovers. And today, I'm really excited to share this live demonstration with you. Just a kind reminder, this session is 100% hands-on. And I just share my screen, and you can see some techniques that you enjoy in this red teaming advanced training so far. Okay. Just let me check if my voice is okay for you, please, just to continue, and we can share my screen. My voice, it's okay?
The voice is okay, sir.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Just to talk about what you demonstrate today. Basically, it's one sample environment where exists one victim machine, one Active Directory, and one attacker machine. Okay. In this case, all protections in this environment, it's enabled, and you delivered one Microsoft Word document with a malicious macro, and we basically walk step by step. Even I achieve the domain controller. Okay, this is just some of the many other techniques that exist. Okay, in this course you have an opportunity to check many other techniques. This technique is more fast to use that, but in this course you have an opportunity to check many other techniques. Okay. Let's jump into. Let me just share my screen. Let me see. Okay. I probably need to move my screen from here. Just let me check one thing fastly here. Just wait 1 second. Okay. We have right now 15 people. Yeah, it's a good audience. Just 1 minute, please. Let me move on my dashboard to another screen. Okay. Okay. I will share now. Just check if you can see my screen. There's screen. Yeah, this screen. Okay. Can you see my screen? Just let me know to start. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let me first to show you this environment. This, like I said before, this sample environment. It's not much simple. Okay, in this case, I have here my attacker machine. Okay, we have here my attacker machine. I have to. Okay. My domain controller machine, okay, where I had created some organization units, users, and stuffs like that. Okay, I have just let me organize my. Okay, I have my victim machine that's called useless machine, and with username John. John, it's one domain user, okay? And this basically simulate this environment, basically simulate one corporation. And this corporation have one domain controller, have one domain forest called null.corp. Okay? Useless is my machine, John is my user, and I have login here with administrator account, and my objective here is to gain access in this machine. Okay, create one privilege escalation and create one lateral movement to domain controller. Okay, and basically you use here. Okay, we have another machine one machine that I use to create payloads and compile these payloads and stuff like that. Okay, in the first step, we needed to understand how I can deliver this payload. In this case, I've been created this payload. Okay, I created this document called important.com. Okay, this basically it's a Word document with macro inside that. Let me open to check there. Okay, if I can see inside this document, I have one macro. Okay, this macro basically when the victim machine execute this macro, my objective here is to bypass the antivirus and get a reverse shell to in victim machine. Okay, it's okay until now. Doubles, it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. In this case, I have here a bigger macro. Okay, in this macro, I have many instructions, not just to execute my reverse shell. I have here many instructions to bypass my antivirus. Okay, it's really common in many businesses. You find, for example, ADR, XDR solutions running, and I think that the most difficult of penetration testers and cybersecurity professionals right now is to create evasion techniques to try to bypass this type of antivirus. Okay, and then in this case, I don't deep into all details of this payload, but my objective here is to demonstrate how to use this to bypass this antivirus and get one reverse shell. Okay, and basically my macro have basically one conditional that check if my victim machine is 6-bit4 and check to if my victim machine is 32-bit4. Okay, and in this case I already generated. Okay, let me show you how to generate this in this case. Okay, I've been generated 2 payloads. Okay, because my macro I've been created one macro that able to execute 2 type of architectures independent on its 6-bit4 or 32-bit4. Okay, in this case, the first time I've been generated 32 bits. Okay, I've been created in the format that will be executed on one operational system is focused on 80-60 bits, okay? And in second hand, I've been created another payload, but right now focused on 64 bits, okay? In this case, I've chose VBA application because I needed to put this payload inside of my macro, okay? So that my macro can execute this payload inside the victim machine, okay? In this case, we have many ways to deliver this macro. For example, I can use phishing, or I can use many other things. I can deliver this by email and stuff like that, okay? We have many other ways to deliver that, okay? Typically via phishing, shared drive, or social engineer, have many other ways, okay? Okay. Now, basically, I already have this document inside. Let's imagine, okay, that document was delivered by a mail, for example, okay? But before I execute that, I needed to start my MSF console, okay? Let me show you. I will start the first console. I will make a drop down. Let me see, okay? Okay. In the first time, I already put my MSF console in listen mode. Okay, the first shell. Right now, I will put my second listen opened. Okay, but to 62 bits for. Okay. In this case, Milton, how your macro, how your document, you know what payload the victim machine need to be used. It's in my macro. I have here one condition that will be checked before the execution. Okay, but I'm thinking here like attacker, and I don't know what my victim are using there. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the document. In this case here, I have one document, important document. I just will execute them, and appear, okay, one sample document and no have any issues, okay, use just a document. But when I check my environment, I already received one meta session, okay. In this case, I have a question for you. What was the operational system from my victim? Can you detect just looking for this environment? Someone can send off a message. Yeah, Luan, exactly. In this case, this is not means, okay, this is really important, understand that. This not means that my operational system target is 32 bits. Okay, this means that my payload when was was executed with 32-bit executable. It's okay? Because my operational system here is 64 bits. Okay? Okay, but the process of Microsoft Word as running us 32 bits. Okay? It's fine? Okay. Okay, but it's really important to, okay, after we get, okay, we don't need more of the second shell because right now I received this first shell in the first time. Let me cancel this first shell. Okay, second shell right now, we have here with MetaPetra session, many things to do here. For example, the first thing is to check, for example, let's get a shell. Okay, it's a John. Who am I? John. Who am I? Brief. Okay. Okay, we don't have many privileges here. Okay, let me see. Who am I? Groups. Okay. John make a part of the administrator groups and but have a issue here. I have a problem here. This problem is because John is a mandatory level, medium mandatory level. And what this means? This means that we needed to bypass UAC, okay, user account control, okay? Because, for example, if I go back to the MetaPreta session and I try, for example, to get system, okay, I receive many messages saying that I don't have privilege to escalate privilege. Okay, and what this means? This means that I needed to bypass UAC to the next, okay, to gain new privileges, okay? And in this case, we don't do almost anything. Let me show you. For example, let me try to run, for example, load QE. QE is an extension from Mimikatz, okay? And if I try to get credits all, I receive a message, not running as a system. Okay, I have problems here. Okay. In this case, let me see one thing. Okay, about documents. Okay, we don't have many things here. Okay. In this case, the first thing that I need to do is basically change my shell to 32 bits for 64 bits. Because when I try to elevate privileges, my payload is not working if my payload was built on 32 bits. Okay. In this case, my first mission here is try to create another session to elevate privileges. Okay. Okay. I needed to create another payload. Okay. In this case, right now, I will create a new MSF Venom payload. Right now is, okay, this IP address is a IP address from my attacker machine. Okay. And just to remember, the actual handle is on 88 port. Okay. right now I will need to create another reverse shell, but right now with 64 bits, okay? And I will call revsystem.exe, okay? Okay, this was generated for reverse system, and I need to upload to the victim machine, okay? Upload, have system. Okay, let me check there. Let me see, okay? How can you see it have system? And I need to open one listen, okay? This listen, how can you see right now have 164 bits payload, okay? Instead 132 bits. Just let me put this shell in listen mode. Okay, nice. Okay, and the next step is to execute this new reverse shell to get right now 64-bit reverse shell. Okay, let me just execute them, and let's wait. This is another shell. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I received another shell, but right now with 64 payload. Okay, and what this means? This means that I can get more privileges. No, because I until now have the same privileges. And if I check where my priv, I have the same privileges. Okay, where my groups. Okay, medium mandatory level yet. Okay, but right now I have an option. Okay, let me put my Meterpreter in background mode. Background. And we have right now, we have many ways to bypass UAC, okay? You have many ways. You have many ways using the Metasploit framework. You have ways to using own tools that you can build, okay? In this case, I will use the Meterpreter or the Metasploit to bypass UAC, but it's really important to know that inside this course, you're learning how to bypass UAC using my own scripts, okay? Scripts that was developed by me, okay? Okay, in this case, let me try to find right now bypass UAC. And we have many options here, okay? We have many options here to bypass UAC, okay? You can bypass UAC making one injection using VBS, event viewer and stuff like that. But in this case, I will use the food helper bypass. Milton, why you chose food helper bypass? Food helper, it's really interesting and excellent to bypass antivirus, okay? Many techniques are using food helper like a way to bypass this type of protection, okay? In this case, you put here I use this exploit. Okay. I need to change my target. I use the targets. Let me show targets. I use target 1, set target 1. Okay, right now is 64 bits. And I will change my payload, set payload Windows, better, reverse HTTPS, for example. And I use the port. Okay. Okay. Let me check my session. Okay, my session is the number 1. In this case, I need to set my session here. Set session number 1. Okay. And let's run and let's try to create one privilege escalation. Okay. If all running well, I receive another shell. Okay, I received another shell. Okay, and if I check right now, okay, by my priv, I have all the privileges. Okay. In this case, this user John is local administrator that userless machine. Okay. Right now, with all the privileges, okay, I need to get assistant, because if I check in who am I, until now, I'm using a normal user, okay? And if I, for example, need to create net user, okay, one password, add, yeah, I could add one user, okay, but until now, I am a normal user, okay? In this case, to get a system, you have an option that's called get system, okay? Okay, right now I gain a system using one impersonation technique. Remember that in the first time when I tried to get the same command, I received a message that I don't had privileges, okay? And right now, after I bypass the USC, right now I can get system, okay? And if I get again my shell, and if I check who am I am an authority system, okay? And Milton, what more you can do here? Yeah, right now I have many another tools to use it here. Right now, if I load QE model, okay, right now I have a success. And if I use creds, all I have, for example, NTLM hash. In this case, I have the administrator account and the password of NuCorp. This just happened because the administrator already logged into the userless machine, okay? In this case, I have many other options here. Here, I could, for example, use the NTLM hash to create one lateral movement, or if I have the password in clear text, I just can use this password to, for example, create one remote access directly to domain controller. Let me check. Okay. Okay. Before check that. Okay. Let me check here. Okay. Let me open another. Let me open another session. Okay. Let's use NGX SMB. Okay. This IP is from domain controller. Okay. User is administrator, and then you can use there the hash to create one pass the hash. Okay. And let's try to execute, for example, IP config. Okay, PayNet. Okay. But in real scenarios right now, if using ADR or XDR, for example, it's really common this type of measures block login by Entellium. Okay. In this case, if you already have the password in clear text, it's more safe to use the password to lateral movement. Okay. In this case, let me check first, for example, if I can, for example, get here, I can use, for example, many models. Let me check here. NGX have many models. Let me show you. We have many models that can be used. For example, LSASI. Let me try to use this this model. Okay. In this case, just have one hash. Okay. I don't have many users created there. Okay, it's fine. But right now, let me to make one remote access to let me show you first that John don't have access to access the domain controller. Okay. Okay, but my password, it's wrong. It's don't work. Oh, what's my password? I forget my password? Probably, yeah. I don't know the password of the John. But right now, with domain controllers privileges, I could change the passwords. But this is not a good practice because sometimes when you are conducting one penetration testing and you change passwords in environment, it's really easy to detect the type of attacks. Okay. And my advice here is not change passwords in production's environment. Okay. Many attackers usually okay, my screen is frozen. Okay, no more. Many attackers, for example, leverage this type of information to create domain users and adding domain admin groups to create lateral movement without detection. Okay. In this case, I just you try to log into the domain controller. Okay. With that password. Oh my goodness, what's happened here? What's the password? Okay, probably it's my caps lock is not working. Oh, okay, identified. Let me copy there. My keyboard is a problem. My keyboard is my problem here. Let me paste here and okay, right now I can connect. Okay. And how you can see, I'm logging into, okay, the domain controller. Have many ways to do that. This way, it's really common in many businesses environments. And it's really common, for example, sometimes you see common users, okay, from common users on domain have local admin privileges inside the machine. And this can create really a big problem. Because, for example, in this case here, I could impersonate one user, I could create one privilege escalation, and I could did a lateral movement, even the domain controller, okay? We have here many ways to do that. Many ways to do that. In this case, I just use it in this first scenario. I used one macro with reverse shell to create one environment to bypass one AV or one ADR or stuff like that. But have many other ways to bypass antivirus, MS, CCI, and stuff like that. Okay. But to this demonstration, my goal is just to demonstrate how this is just one of the most of techniques that exist. Okay. In this case, I've been demonstrated how to bypass one AV using one macro, but okay, this does not happen in many real scenarios, okay? Because, for example, things like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, or products from Microsoft already have one feature that not allow that you execute directly macros inside the documents. You need to allow this first, okay? But in this scenario, I just demonstrate how one attacker, if this happen, how an attacker can leverage this type of vulnerabilities to gain one reverse shell. Yes. Okay, clear? It's fine. Doubles?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doubles. Let me check how many people are inside here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In this case, here I could many forms to, for example, let me show you how I've been generated my first payload to put there. Okay. Just to recap, let me go back from my, okay, let me terminate the session. Let's recap. It's important to know that if you tried to escalate privileges using food helper or stuff like that, using 32 bits instead 64 bits, your payload doesn't work. Okay. In this case, I needed to create another reverse shell after the first shell to gain another chance to escalate my privileges. Okay. This is really important so that you can understand. Okay, let me just check. Okay, here. Okay, let me just generate. In this course, you're learning to how to generate many another evasions using VBA, using PowerShell, using another techniques. Okay, in this case here, I'm just demonstrating how to bypass using one VBA. Okay, I can copy that. Okay. This is the same code, but I just show you how to this buff work. Okay. Let me show you two. For example, this is my development machine, but if I execute the same shell here, I could get another. Okay, yeah, I could get another reverse shell. Okay, let me execute inside this machine. I'm executing. Yeah, how you can see, I've been get another shell, but right now from my development machine. This machine is not joined in my local domain controller. Okay, in this case, we don't have many things to do here. Okay, how can you see who am I? Okay, and who am I? Brief. Okay, and who am I? Who am I? Groups. Okay. Jahal, you can. I don't know if you have some question.
Sir, we have our chief guest with us, so we want to take some words from him. After that, we will back to the practical session. Is it okay with you, sir?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat, please? Your voice, it's really loud from me. Please, can you repeat?
Okay. We have our chief guest with us, so we want to take some words from him. After that, we will back to the practical session. Is it okay with you?
I'm sorry, but I really cannot understand well. I'm sorry for that. But I don't know if you can, if you can write to me, but I don't know if I'm just in that I'm not listening to you well, but okay. Sir, you have a chief guest with us. She wants to work. Yes, yeah, for sure.
Okay, sir, let's proceed.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, people. This was that I wanted to demonstrate. Okay, today we have many other techniques. Okay, to use during this course. Okay, this is just a little bit of one technique that I used to gain the first access, one example of privilege escalation, and one lateral movement to my Active Directory. Okay. If someone, for example, have doubles or stuff like that, please just send me message on my LinkedIn page, and I will try to answer all. Okay. Right now, I will talk with my chief guest. Go ahead. I just will stop my presentation now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, you get back. Okay.
Hello, am I audible?
Hello.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are hearing and we're showing the demo of the penetration testing, the features and the other things, the techniques and tricks. So I would like to say something about the proactive security strategy. That is, firstly, it is an immense pleasure and honor to be here today as the chief guest for this crucial webinar. I'd like to say something about the proactive security strategies and the penetration testing use cases in this era, where digital transformation is accelerating in an unprecedented pace. The importance of robust cybersecurity cannot be overstated. Cybersecurity has often been viewed through a reactive lens, patching vulnerabilities after they have been exploited, responding to breaches once they have occurred. While incident response remains vital, the modern threat landscape demands a fundamental shift towards a proactive posture. So, what do you mean by proactive security? If we ask, then it would be it's about anticipating, identifying, and mitigating risks before they can be exploited by malicious actors. It's about building resilience into the very fabric of our digital infrastructure and fostering a culture of security awareness across the entire organizations. So, the truly proactive security strategies include, we can say, the comprehensive risk assessment and asset management. You cannot protect what you don't know you have. A thorough understanding of your critical assets, data, systems, applications, and their interdependencies is the foundational step that involves identifying potential threats, evaluating their likelihood and impact, and prioritizing mitigation efforts. Continuous monitoring and threat intelligence is a very important part. The threat landscape is dynamic, we know. The proactive defense requires real-time visibility in your networks, systems, and endpoints, leveraging advanced security tools like SIEM, EDR systems coupled with up-to-minute threat intelligence. Up-to-the-minute threat intelligence allows organizations to detect anomalies and emerging threats swiftly. So, what is the robust security hygiene and control? Someone can ask, we are doing penetration testing, we are fixing the bugs. What will be the strategies actually? If we maintain the security hygiene, so the Microsoft reported that the 98 or 99% security possible for the organizations if we maintain some basic hygiene, like the implementing multi-factor authentication everywhere possible, enforcing strong password policies, regularly patching and updating all software and systems, implementing least privilege access, ensuring users only have access to what is absolutely necessary for their role actually, and adopting a zero trust architecture where every access attempt, even within the network, is authenticated and authorized. Also, we can say the employee security awareness training, including this, well-defined incident response and recovery plans. That is the strategy and the basic security hygiene. So if we want to say what is the role of penetration testing here, this brings us to the second critical component of our discussions today, the penetration testing. While proactive strategies build a strong defense, The penetration testing acts as the ultimate validation. It's not just about identifying vulnerabilities. It's about exploiting them in a controlled, ethical manner to understand the real world impact and test the effectiveness of your existing security control. Think of it as a simulated cyber attack that conducted the ethical hackers designed to uncover weaknesses before malicious actors do. The penetration testing offers several invaluable benefits. We know the reveals exploitable vulnerabilities, the unlike automated vulnerability scan that might flag potential issues. Penetration tests go deeper, attempting to exploit identified weakness, of demonstrate their true risk and potential business impact. So this includes logical flows that automated tools might miss. So we have to test our cyber defense capabilities as well. It assesses not just the technical control, but also your organization's ability to detect, respond to, and recover from a real attack. It highlights gaps in your incident response plan and team readiness as well. So, the third-party expert opinion, if we say, then external unbiased assessment offers fresh perspectives and identifies blind spots that internal teams might overlook due to familiarity with the system. So if we want to ensure business continuity by proactively identifying and addressing critical weaknesses, penetration testing helps prevent costly downtime, data loss, and reputational damage that can result from a successful cyber attack. If we, not only this, maybe industry standards and regulations, PCI DSS, HIPAA, one mandatory regular penetration testing, demonstrating due diligence and helping organizations avoid hefty fines and legal repercussions. So we have to build and maintain the stakeholder trust, demonstrating a commitment to rigorous security testing reassures customers, partners, and investors that their data and interactions are protected. So the common methodologies for penetration testing included the black box testing, the white box testing, the gray box testing, and the TechSecure is highly passionate and their efficiency, and we know the countrywide the reputation regarding the penetration testing and the black box testing. They're pioneering this market, and they're providing the proactive defense strategies to their customers, providing solutions. So thanks TechSecure for arranging a session that is helping our communities for resilience purposes. So if we want to say, is it required to the only secure in our environment by conducting a penetration testing from the external teams? No. It would be a recommended practices for the internal team as well. The web applications, our network API, and mobile app will be included in this testing as well. So specialized tests targeting specific components of our digital footprint actually. So if we want to see the cost of data breaches, I want to show a report that is published by the IBM. So what's going on actually? What we do, we want to identify the evidence about the hackers' techniques and the tactics as well. I would like to show you the report key points. The year you will be find out. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir,
There
definitely.
are yes. The security investment, we are doing the proactive approaches regarding the penetration testing and mitigated the security hole in the applications, in the infrastructure and the services and the devices as well. The IBM reported this last week, maybe the security investment, where we investing our value in the security perspective. We are You will find that the 28% offensive security testing, the 29% managed security services. Maybe you are seeing the managed security services 29%, where the 28% offensive security testing. So you'll find that the threat detection and response 36%, IAM identity and access management, that means access control. It's a very crucial thing. From the last 2 years, we identified that the Microsoft reported already shown that the 600 millions attack per day generated. That is the access control and the access related identity related attack. So it's a primary stage for the hackers to gain the organization access by breaking the access management. 31% we find out the data security and protection tools. The 35% is I am planning and testing as well. You will also be identified that if we want to show another report, what is the approach actually? The factors that increase or decrease breach costs. What type of factors can increases or decreases the breach cost? Here you will see the DevSecOps approach that is reduces the breach cost, the highly reported value, and the AI-driven, ML-driven insights, the security analytics, or seeing threat intelligence. And you will be find here the offensive security testing. The offensive security testing is 184K, more than the 184K reduce the value. So it's very crucial for the proactive security strategies. And you will be here find out the different types of remote workforces, security skill shortage. This is the area actually the security cost is increasing, and the above tools and the technologies are reducing the cost, breach cost actually. So we can say if we want to secure our environment and if we want to mitigate the risk or risk management in our environment, we have to take some proper proactive strategies that can reduce the attack surface. So we should know the attack surface, where the attacker can access and how the attacker can access to our environment from the outside of the organizations. That is the first and proactive strategy to identify the security gaps. And here the penetration testing come to the picture. So the penetration testing, the vulnerability analysis and the penetration testing can identify the security gap and misconfigurations as well, the business logics error, and the others data leakage parameters. So the team of internals and the external can be liable to identify these security holes and mitigated these things to resilience the organizations. So this is it's a long topics and It will take time to do cover up all of the topics, how we secure our environment, and what type of strategies we can take to resilience the organizations. So actually, Mr. Milton, it was a very good session for you. We are learning how you use your techniques and the stages. And I will I am giving my cordial thanks to the TechSecure to arranging these types of sessions and allowing me to share some proactive strategies approaches here. So it's the first time I came here. So, inshallah, we will try. We'll try to cover up more topics and the strategies later on the next webinar regarding how we optimized our environment, how we optimized the security investment, what will be the proper strategy, optimized strategy that can resilient our environment, as well as what type of initiatives we can impose in our environment to secure workforces and the data leakage as well. So thank you from my side today.
Thank you, Shu.
Yeah.
Mr. Thank you for sharing this knowledge.
Yeah, Mr. Milton, please continue. Hope based on the users' feedback and the request, we can conduct some another sessions at a specific technology perspective and the techniques as well, and the different type of strategies we can share with you, with the audience. So thank you, Tabassum. Thank you, Mr. Milton.
Thank you, Shu.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shu.
Thank you.
See you, bro.
See you. Bye.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. It will motivate us for move ahead. So we have some question to Milton, sir, from audience. Milton, sir, are you?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know if you have some questions to me, but if you have a question, please down below in this chat. I will try to answer all.
Okay, sir.
But if you don't have a question until now, so far, please just connect with me on my LinkedIn page, and I will try to answer all there. Okay, I hope you are really enjoyed this webinar. I have some friends here, and I really appreciate all the friends that already joined with me. And thank you, TechSecurity, for this opportunity. Thank you, for Alam. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pronounce your name for me. It's really hard to pronounce. Okay. The major part of people here, it's from another countries. Usually, to try to pronounce this your name, usually it's really hard for Brazilian people. I'm Brazilian. I just live in Portugal, but I'm from Brazil, and your name, it's really hard to pronounce for Brazilian people. But thank you for this live. Thank you for sharing knowledge and stuff like that. And I hope that join with you again in another session.
Sure, sir. Would you like to take some question from audience? Hello, could you hear me?
No questions. Okay.
Okay.
Please send me your Telegram group. I don't know if you have one Telegram group. I don't know about that, but people saying in the chat that have one Telegram group. I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I think, but I think that stuff can help them people that needed to join in this Telegram group. I think that this session was recorded, and probably tech security you share with these people on Telegram or in YouTube channel. I think so. But Jahal, let me know, because I don't know about that.
Basically, there was an special guest from Pakistan. I would like to give the floor to Mr. Abdullah Ismail from founder and CEO Cyber Squad. Sir, are you there? Abdullah Ismail?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, please give some words for us.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Abdullah Ismail, and I'm the founder and CEO of Cyber Squad, a community which is dedicated to spread cybersecurity awareness and also organize sessions and webinars for students who are interested and want to join the field of cybersecurity. And first of all, I wanted to say that I'm deeply honored to be invited as a chief guest for this powerful and timely webinar organized by TechSecure 2.0. And my heartfelt thanks to Sumaya Chaudhary Tabassum and her dedicated teams for creating a platform that is empowering the next generation of cybersecurity across borders and organizing such an informative webinars and sessions for the students and beginners who are interested to get into the field of cybersecurity. This is not just an online webinar or another session. It's a movement of students, professionals, and passionate hackers who are not just learning tools, but who are learning to think, break, build, and protect the organization and systems. And in the field of cybersecurity, if we talk about social engineering, like it's very important for every person to learn about cybersecurity and be aware of cybersecurity threats. And because most of the organizations and persons hack just because of social engineering. So everyone need to be aware of these kind of attacks and protect themselves and also their loved ones. And I would like to give a huge shout out to the speaker of today's sessions. I'm just really enjoying this session because this was really amazing session for me. Like for myself, I'm really enjoying this session. This is such an informative session, and like on red teaming. So to all the attendees, I would like to say that a hacker is not someone who breaks things. A hacker is someone who makes things better by understanding how they got breaked. So I would like to say thanks once again to TechSecure 2.0 for giving me this opportunity. I wish you all unforgettable and empowering sessions ahead. And thank you so much, sir, for delivering such an amazing session on red teaming and penetration testing. This was really an amazing session. So thank you again.
Thank you, sir,
You're
for
welcome.
your valuable words. It will motivate us for move ahead. So basically, we have a question and answer session at the end of the session. So, Sir Milton, sir, are you taking some question from audience?
No, I just right now I don't have any question, but just let me know your feedback about this presentation. I've tried to show how to one simple technique. It's not really simple, but so that people that already work with this type of penetration testing, this type of technique could be a little bit easy. It's not, I just added with them the process one way to encode one VBA and basically deliver it to the victim machine and exploit them. But yeah, I don't have any questions right now. Just let me know what do you think about that. And please connect with me on my LinkedIn page, who don't know me yet. And follow my project that's called R19.io podcast. This is my podcast where I interview hackers from around the world. I've shared here in the chat. The first episode will be released August 6th in the next week. And it will be a podcast. And if you check there, you can see to my projects, my codes and stuff like that. Please feel free to go there. Okay. And if you have questions, please send me and I will try to answer all. Okay.
Sir, audience are requesting to resume the practical session. Are you going to resume this session? Practical one?
The resume of the session?
Practical session.
The practical session? The yes. Resume of the practical session?
Yes.
Basically, in this today, I so that for the people that arrived after my presentation, basically, in the first time in this environment, I had one victim machine, one attacker machine, and one domain controller machine, where my main goal there was deliver one exploit inside one Microsoft Word macro, okay, so that the victim could execute inside the virtual machine. And after this process, I gain privilege and escalate a new privilege and did it to a bypass of UAC, user account control, and just create one. I did a secret dump to dump with Micat's credentials stored in cache. And after I take these credentials, I move it to domain controller and finish this presentation. And Lucas asked me, Milton, besides the food helper, would you have another binary to bypass the antivirus? It's food helper. It's a native binary from Microsoft. Okay, food helper. It's a one native binary. Okay, you can use another's. Usually, I like to use great question, Lucas. I like to use a food helper to bypass UAC because UAC usually sometimes you can find, for example, environments that use AppLocker. For example, AppLocker is a technology from Microsoft that basically create one whitelist and one blacklist for applications that can run and cannot run inside the Windows environment, okay? And usually the food helper, it's one utility from Microsoft that it's really interesting because you can use this, because this binary, it's classified like a trusted from the Microsoft. And in this case, the AppLocker don't block the food helper. And then usually attackers use the food helper to bypass UAC or create another evasion techniques using food helper. Okay. Okay. More questions? Questions? No questions? Okay, if no questions, I think that the most part of people could understand what I'm trying to say, and then this was a good live. Okay, Jahal, I think that what is red team attack life cycle? Yes, depends on usually. Let me show you one PDF here. It's a totally off topic. Okay, this is I just check one. Let me show you one document that usually I use for demonstrations when I needed to talk about like the life cycle of red teaming or the life cycle of ransomware attacks or stuff like that. So let me show you. Let me open here okay, and let's share my screen. Okay. Okay, let me switch to another. Can you see now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Usually this is the common attack paths, usually that organizations, that the criminal organizations that usually attack with ransomware, okay? Usually you have initial access that could be delivered like I demonstrate in this presentation. It's like a phishing, password guessing, exploiting vulnerability, email, and things like that. Okay. And in the second time, attackers usually have valid credentials. Okay. In this case, in the first time, I sent a malicious document. I delivered a malware. Okay. And to the second step, usually you have one step that's called consolidation and preparation. In this time, for example, the attacker create command and control, okay, privilege escalation, lateral movement, and the next step is impact on target, where the attacker do usually data exfiltration, backup destroy, and encryptation of data. Okay, and in this second slide, you can see, for example, measures that you can implement to it's like a countermeasures. You know, it's like usually you have here many critical controls. Okay, that you can use to mitigate, for example, phishing, to mitigate password guessing, to mitigate command control and stuff like that. Okay, and usually I like to demonstrate this PDF file sometimes to demonstrate how work the life cycle of one, for example, one incident with ransomware. And usually attackers usually use the same thinking about that. Okay, I can share with you. Okay, let me I don't know if I can share this file in this presentation, but if someone needs to this file is I don't create this file. This file is from the New Zealand government. This is open. Okay, all the people can download this file and can see all the things inside there. So if you have someone that wanted this file, just send me a message on my LinkedIn page, and I can share this PDF file. Okay. And a little bit, just remember, if you stop to think, this slide was that I did in my presentation. Okay, I create one malicious document, and inside this malicious document had a malware, and I create a command and control, and I did a privilege escalation. After I did a lateral movement, and I just didn't data exfiltration, destroy backups, and encryption data, because don't make sense in this environment. Okay. Yeah. More questions? No.
I think, sir, we are in closing the session. So I am sharing the screen again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I tried to share this file with this audience, but I share with you, and you can share with other people, because I can't share with the chat.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all. I hope you are really enjoyed this episode. Let's say episode, because Tech Security, you delivered new episodes like that. I've been created one full course that I explain all the steps to compromise, how to create many types of payloads and stuff like that, that are included inside the Red Team Advanced course on Tech Security. Okay, this was a little bit of the bigger thing behind the scene. Okay.
Okay, thank you for this nice session. It's a very insightful session for us. So, um, thank you, and get in touch with us at TechSecure. We don't just follow the trends, we build them. So,
Thank you all, and see you next time.
thank you, everyone. And if you have any question or queries, and or give us some message, and we will definitely answer it with very well organized. So take care, everyone, and have a good day. And a very thanks to Milton Araújo for the most valuable session for us with practical knowledge.
You're welcome.
We are very glad to see you there.
Thank you. See you. Bye. See you the next time.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz, everyone.